Thank you, Opera GX, for sponsoring this video. Dane, have you ever wished that you grew up as one of the rich kids? You know, friggin' billionaire parents and all that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Just sometimes having just a little bit of money, you know, could go a long way. It'd be pretty nice. There's been some tough times. God. Well, today's video that we're reacting to is from 60 Minutes Australia. It's called Inside the Luxurious Lives of the World's Richest Kids. The comments are turned off, so there's got to be some juice in here.
Wonderful. Let's see.
If you ever wish you were a rich kid, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, do all that cool stuff. Check out Dane on Buff Pro on YouTube and check out the Toasty Games channel for gameplay stuff. Because, you know, we want our kids to be rich kids. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to watch this video first.
Yeah.
Thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Use my link below to download Opera GX today. And you may be thinking, Ken, switching browsers is a pain. Opera GX has got you covered. Easy peasy, baby. They got the quick import tool. Opera GX is equipped with an import tool that allows you to quickly import all your settings from your previous browser to GX, like browsing history, bookmarks, and cookies. But Ken, what about my extensions? Stop it. Stop it right there. In addition to Opera having its own extension store, you can easily go to the Chrome Web Store and install any extension you want. Is your browser hogging up all your resources? Is it eating up all of your RAM? Ha ha!
Child's play to Opera GX.
They got the Opera GX control, baby, right here. To enhance performance on your PC when gaming with your browser open and to get rid of lag while playing games and listening to music. Perfect for when you want to keep a bunch of tabs open and not lose them, because I do that a lot. I got a lot of tabs open usually all the time. The panel lets users limit the amount of CPU or RAM they're willing to let their browser use.
Wow.
Limit the network bandwidth used by Opera GX for when you're gaming, for when you're streaming, so everything runs smooth. Google Chrome uses a whole lot of resources. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. Ah! Additionally, if you use the link below to download it, you get the CinnamonToastKen channel. You get to see my latest 12 videos right there on your page. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Again, thank you very much to Opera GX for sponsoring this video, and go down into the link below. Click that link, download it, give it a try. It's great. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the video.
Champagne, pretty girls. You wonder, can life get any better than this?
Can life get any better than this?
Well, to be blunt, it can.
Wow.
Well, it turns out, yes, it sure can.
At midnight, I'm going to inherit more money than most people could earn or spend in a lifetime.
Ooh, nice.
He's about to become seriously rich.
Seriously rich.
His share of the
Gotta kill his
Johnson & Johnson.
parent.
Yeah, it was turning 21 and inheriting some money.
His share of the Johnson & Johnson company, founded by his family more than a century ago, is worth millions and millions of dollars.
Bruh. Johnson & Johnson, that's probably worth more than millions and millions. God, that's like a boomer stock right there. I keep up with all the stocks and
Yeah.
stuff. That's like the one you have in your retirement portfolio is the Johnson & Johnson. All right. Actually, hang on. Let me just look real quick.
Are they getting paid for these X-Men Band-Aids? That's all I really need to know.
Let's see. Johnson & Johnson. I mean, it has a market cap of $436 billion. So it's probably worth more than a couple million, as they say here. Yeah.
436 billion? God! Wow!
All I did was inherit it.
All he did was inherit it. Born rich, baby! Yeah! Got the Trumps on there. Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Well, that old lady ain't not very good at tennis. Parties, fencing, horses.
He turned a camera on some of his super rich friends, the
Ooh.
wealthiest kids on earth, and made a documentary called Born Rich.
Oh, okay. So he's spilling the beans. He's got the documentary,
All right.
looking in the lives. Uh-oh.
It would be a low estimate.
Ha-ha, sir. Yes, indeed.
You're dead.
I would be approached at parties and people would say, what do you think you're doing? Why did you do this?
Who's that guy back there on the phone? Is that like a security guard just waiting to jump somebody? Very, very suspicious. So this is the guy who made the documentary, and he got a bunch of backlash from his rich friends. Okay.
Before I say anything, I just want to say that I am really, really reluctant to do this. And I really don't like talking to this thing at all. And I dislike you both immensely as a result of the fact.
Well, geez, dude, don't do it then, you know?
Wow.
Don't, fine. Cool, man. Just say no.
You can say no, man, you know? He's probably never heard that with that much money.
Well, maybe they had to keep their relations up. You know, wow, this is the heir to the Johnson & Johnson fortune. You know, I got to do this little video to make him happy.
I can just say Fuck you, I'm from New York. I can buy your family, piss off. And this is petty, and this is weak, and this is very underhanded, but it's so easy, you know?
I know where he won't be doing that at. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna buy your family.
Yeah,
You better
go-
watch out, Dane.
Yeah.
He's got the big brain moves over here, Dane. You see this haircut? Shoot, man. Yeah, I got the same kind of feel similar one going right now. You know, got the brain breathe.
You blew the whistle.
I mean, I guess in that sense I was, you know. I mean, people have said that about me.
There's like a look that like wealthy people have. Either they're like bored or dead inside. I can't tell which one it is. There's like
It looks like a little bit of both.
I have literally no goals in my life. Yes, I have nothing to work towards.
I got bored and decided to expose all of my rich friends.
Yes, indeed.
Some of them got mad at me.
A bit of fun, yes. What are they going to do about it?
I'll buy their families.
Oh, man. It kind of makes me wonder if I should sell mine. Joking, of course. Joking. But I wonder how much that'd be worth.
I'm a handbag guru, personally, because it's like the easiest thing to shop for when you're not really shopping and you're just running in. And you just go and you buy it and you don't realize how expensive it is.
Oh, yeah. You don't realize how expensive it is. And she's just like, yep, it's a purse.
Lapels, you see they're high. There's nothing worse when you see these jackets with these lapels that go like this. You see? They are low riding. Clinton wears this kind of thing. Have you seen? It looks like a restaurant owner.
I think it's the first dude we've seen that actually looks like he's rich. You know?
Yeah.
The other guys look like they just like got finished hitting a line and they're like, ugh, yeah, fine, I'll record this, sure, whatever, man. Yeah.
This guy's talking about his jacket like it's the nicest thing he's ever seen, and I'm like, bro, where's the bling?
Where's the bling?
Gypsy.
You got that?
The gypsy jackets are way better.
They got the rhinestones in the back. Yeah.
Where the rhinestones at, baby? I'm trying to. Woo!
And I find guilt senseless. So I don't feel bad for anything, and especially having money.
I like how you said that. Like, it's not just about money. He doesn't feel bad for anything. Why should he?
I'm rich.
Like, I'm rich, you know, and I'm entitled. You know, what are you talking about? I don't gotta feel bad. I'll buy your family. Shut up.
Very negative trip, and it's something that is basically for
Whores.
old women and nuns.
He had a hard time figuring out how to say that too. He was like, "It's for should I feel bad? Nah."
Yeah, sounded like guilt.
I don't want to be nervous about money or be nervous about who I am. And I feel like you're feeling nervous about this film.
You're in control of this film, and I'm not.
My public image is in your control, and I don't like that. I am a wealthy man, and I like to control everything in my life. So please, you see this picture frame? Diamonds, baby.
I painted all of this.
I think it was his worst nightmare. But at the same time, I think also that's probably one of the reasons why I felt like it needed to be done.
So you think his dad's scared to like publicly acknowledge that he has money? Is that what he's worried about? Being associated that he's rich? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand that, and I also don't understand his reasoning because his dad feels like that, regardless, right?
Yeah.
He's like, because you're scared, Dad, that's why I have to expose you.
I gotta do it.
Like, what? What do you mean?
They think on a different plane than we do, Dane. They think on rich people's brain, you know.
Yeah.
Somehow this is good for him, you know. This is good for his dad.
I'm doing this for Dad.
Yeah, I'm doing it for you. That's why I got all this backlash, and I'm on 60 Minutes now.
Because it's in bad taste. Why?
It was to his father.
Bad taste to talk about your money, yeah.
Even if you don't need to work, does it fulfill you more as a person to have a job?
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, they always have the thing about like money doesn't make you happy. You know, of course it helps because all your stuff is taken care of. You know, you don't got to worry about freaking bills and nothing like that. You can do whatever you want to do. But in in most people's lives, being successful, gaining money, you know, working your job is like your main goal that you're working towards every day.
Right.
Right. Like
thing that fulfills you.
Like me, like like I started doing YouTube. It's like how as a hobby, but also I wanted to do it as a job. Like I wanted to do both, right?
Yeah.
And I work on it every day. It's what fills up my time. If I did not have this, I don't know what I would do. I have no idea. I would just be actually when I'm not recording, when I'm not working on it, most of the time I don't know what to do with myself because I don't have any goals or anything. outside of it. Like, I mean, we're getting the house stuff taken care of. Like, once we get settled somewhere, then I feel like I can start thinking more about that stuff. But anyway, back to what he's talking about. True. Back to what he's talking about. Your job is like your goal. Like, this guy paints every day. Like, way back in the day when there were marble sculptures and all these artists, like, their art was what they work on every day. Like, their goal was what they did. And so if you're born wealthy and all you do is just spend money and party, like, your life probably feels very empty and you're miserable.
Oh, yeah. Gotta have a purpose.
Yeah. Humans in general just need, like, a purpose and things to do and goals, no matter what it is. So yeah, that's a thing that I always think of whenever I think of the super wealthy people, is like, what do they do with what are they doing with their money? What are they doing? What are they actively trying to accomplish? And if they're not doing anything, and they're probably on all kinds of medications and being miserable and
existing,
it's probably not good.
You might pursue the filming a little bit, but you might also get interested building a collection of historic documents.
You may build a collection of, like, very valuable things, yes, like, yes, I like to paint, and so I own some very expensive paintings, of course.
As a career?
Yes.
Okay.
I collect things as a career. Yeah, it's just a hobby. It's just something to do. But you treat it, I guess you treat it as you would a career so that you can have a purpose.
Well, considering I don't have to work, what advice would you give me on?
Then don't work.
Yeah, this guy works,
Yeah.
This guy has a job and he's like, just don't work then. What are you talking about? I hate working all the time. But you still need goals, I guess that's kind of the problem though with, like, jobs and your jobs being, like, your main driving goal thing in life, is that you get tired of it. Like, interests change, you want to do different things. And then having the freedom to do that, it's got to be really nice. But also, God, there's so many different things to think about, because if you don't have the drive to do it, then you're not going to, like, get any joy out of it anyway. Like, it's going to become, like, bothersome to you. When you have to work for money to survive, then you got to do it, right? And so you will do it, or you'll be screwed. If you're super wealthy, maybe you're like, oh, I want to paint. So you paint for like a week and then you move on to the next thing. You try all these different things and you don't find anything that hits, right? Because you don't have, like, a drive to dive into it. You just kind of got to try things.
You ain't got that inner sorrow and poorness that drives you to rage to do something different.
Yeah. But then on the other side of it, you got this guy who has to work, and he's like, God dang, I wish I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do this. Anyway, that's just, grass is always green on the other side, right?
What would make a very rich person unhappy?
Isolation is one of the main things that comes with wealth, with extreme wealth. And that is a terrible thing.
The isolation? Yeah, well, I guess you can't go hang out with the poors because they'll be asking you for money. Can't go hanging out with the peasants, and all your rich friends just want to hang out with you for your prestige and your own wealth. So yeah, it's got to be a very isolating and boring life, honestly.
But she says she understands the oh-so-terrible isolation money can bring.
I remember once I was...
Yeah, so she goes out and does things. She's social, right?
And this guy just walks up to me, who I'd never met, and says, what does it feel like to never have felt any pain? And that really upset me.
That made me feel pain. How dare you assume you know me? I am mad.
The fact that there really are people out there who think like that. That think that with money comes happiness.
Yeah, the whole money and happiness thing. Money doesn't... okay, so look. Money doesn't equal happiness, but money also doesn't equal unhappiness either. Like, it's just kind of like a side thing that people focus on.
Yeah.
Like, your quality of life and, like, your relationship with people, all of that is, like, your life. The amount of money in your account is not your life. Now, how you get it, of course, is a big part of your life because we're talking about jobs and everything.
You have any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that could affect the rest of those things. At a point, right, if it's too low, it affects you, right? And if it's too high, it doesn't have that same effect. You know what I mean? So I guess you're right. It's all about, each person having purpose in their own life and being important to themselves, right? Because like you said, even in those circles with rich people who only want to be your friends because their daddies told them they had to be, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that that's your guy.
Yeah.
You got to be cool with you and, you'll find the real people that way.
Yeah, I guess my point about the money, I said that money doesn't equal happiness or unhappiness. The lack of money does equal unhappiness because you can't survive, right? Because I know people will say that, like, well, I don't have any money. So yeah, but money is important. It's just like, especially in America, like we're all very success driven. Like we want things, we want to make money. Like it's just kind of like how we're all right because of the whole, capitalism and everything. And I find it's different in different places. Like there are still people that are very like money oriented and like they want to be successful, but then there's like a lot of people outside of America that I find that are just kind of content with like normal lives and they're happy because they actually have lives.
They found meaning.
Yeah, you gotta find your thing. That's what life's all about. It's. I got a big rant in my head, and I'm trying to like
avoid it, or are you trying to bring it out?
I'm trying to like bring it down. So there's a concept, right, of like when you go to school and like what you want to be if you want to go to college, and people will chase jobs and they'll chase careers that will make them money, right, over what they're actually interested in. Like if you have like a big interest in music, it's very hard to make money in music unless you like go turn on your Fruity Loops and like make a beat and a song, But like if you want to play like the piano and do stuff like that, it's not, you have to be very good at it to be a professional and make money. Or to go to your art class. People treat like art degrees as almost like a waste of your time, right? And it's sad that it's like that because if we weren't chasing money as hard, then people would be able to chase happiness. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
So then you got people like this that are just super wealthy and their money has basically become their personality. They still have the problem of chasing happiness because of the money. And I just wish everyone would just focus on being happy versus like trying to make all their money. But you got to like to some extent, like if you are like a professional musician, you probably have like a side job just so you can make ends meet. Or if you're an artist and you're trying to sell your paintings in like a shop, it's that's why I do YouTube, because I want to play video games. And I wanted to entertain. I wanted to entertain people and I wanted to play video games, and so here I am. Like originally, when I was younger, I wanted to like go into movie production. I wanted to like make movies. That's what I wanted to do.
I feel like you would have been really good at that too. By the way,
thank you.
I don't know why. I appreciate it. Like after, I do.
I appreciate it. But instead, I make videos every day, and I have to make so many of them that I'm too lazy to really put any effort into making like any short film. So, but I'm content. I'm happy with what I got. So it's good. Where were we? We're talking about money and happiness. Okay, back to the rich people.
Handbags.
I've never actually dated outside my social background, and I've thought about that. Never. It's really weird.
Never date outside your social background. That's got to be another thing too, like relationships. Like I bet before you even start dating, you got to sign a prenup when you're talking to these people.
Yeah, for real.
One day I'll fall in love and I'll get married, whatever. I'll probably get divorced a couple of years later. I'll have a serious prenup before.
Have a serious prenup. God, dude, that's so sad. He'll probably I'll probably get married and get divorced a few years later. That's already expected.
Right. He's ready for somebody coming for that money.
Yeah, why don't you just date someone for a couple of years and break up with them? That's easier than doing the whole marriage thing.
Prenup. It's been drilled into my head since I was 5 years old. Prenup.
So there's a gaming industry heir? All right. Huh? It's
slot machines.
Slot machines. Yeah, not video games. I was going to say, what goddamn video game company?
There's certain moments in the film when you see such a strong sense of entitlement and such a snobbery.
I must put my hands up. This is a snobbery.
Don't snob on me, please.
And I think their family started to react to the press, and their friends started to react to the press.
In the end, Jamie's aim was a very personal one.
In the end, it was just about my dad.
And now he has no friends.
Dude, look at this fireplace, by the way. This is a freaking massive fireplace.
Jeez. I have a bonfire right there in your living room.
This is where you throw the bodies of like the people they've had to snipe.
I'm a millionaire. I'm a multimillionaire, but I don't really talk about it more specifically than that.
Why not?
And there it is. It's like you know, I've...
That's the answer. Stop asking me. My dad said it's tacky, so no. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm already in hot water, all right?
Dad said he's the brokest of all his friends, and this makes him feel bad, all right?
Yeah.
I can't say it.
It's like, you know, I've made this film, and I'm comfortable now talking about wealth in public, but I still don't go there.
I'm comfortable about it, but no, I'm not at the same time. You know, this is not about me. It was about everyone else. So don't ask me.
Right.
So to this day, you still can't say, well, actually, I've got, 400 million in the bank, or I can have access to $1 billion if I want.
Like, stop asking me, lady. I'm not going to do it.
After working on this movie, I've discovered that what you inherit may not be as valuable as what you earn.
Oh, boy. Well, that was a look inside. How do you feel about after taking a little peek inside the rich people's lives?
Man, they got it so hard. It's...
I was expecting like some more interesting things. Man, I need to just watch the whole film because that was just like one dude showed me his encyclopedia. I was like, oh, okay.
Right, and then the one dude showing how bad of a human he is, but that could have been regardless of how much money he had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They just kind of just did like they just said like the stereotypical rich people stuff that you hear all the time anyway. So all right.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah, cool. So no surprises. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think about it. And today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Suggest my friends. I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.